Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome to Is It For You, the show that'll make or break your decision to buy a game. These past few weeks have been horrible for me. I always have the OST of this game stuck in my head. What game is it? The World Ends With You, of course. The version being Solo Remix, a port of the Nintendo DS original for the iOS and Android with upgraded visuals and gameplay to accommodate the platform. Developed by Square Enix, Jupiter, and Hand for the mobile versions, The World Ends With You is a game that in my humble opinion should be played by everyone that enjoys RPGs. In The World Ends With You, you take control of Neku, a 15-year-old that wakes up in the streets of Shibuya with no memories of who he is, aside from his name. One thing that you also might have noticed is that this kid isn't very friendly. He doesn't really have friends, nor has the intention of making them. After waking up, on his hand, Neku finds a weird black pin with a skull. This is proof that he is a player in the Reaper games, and also gives him the ability of scanning people and read their thoughts. Soon after, he receives a message with a mission. Thinking that it's spam, Neku deletes it just to see that it can't do it. Alongside the text, a timer shows up in his hand. If things couldn't get any worse, he is attacked by a group of enemies known as Noise. These will be your primary foes during the arduous Reaper games. However, to survive you cannot do it alone, and you need a partner. Such are the rules of the game. In the heat of the moment, Neku finds a girl and forms a pact with her. Meet Neku's partner, Shiki. This girl shall act as your companion for a while and assist you in the battles. You'll get to know her a bit better as the story progresses as well. With this, you'll be thrown into a week full of hardships. You'll know other players such as Beat, Rhyme, and Joshua. It's, in my opinion, an awesome story. The game is presented in a 2D fashion and uses sprites to illustrate the wonderful Shibuya and all that happens around here. The designs are really top-notch, and they did do a really good job on upgrading the visuals from the Nintendo DS version. However, I will say that the cutscenes did not receive any treatment, and when those start playing, you can see that they are still in 4:3 and have kind of a bad quality that can be noticeable on bigger screens. I really suffered from this as I played the game on BlueStacks on PC, so having a 1080p screen playing those scenes was not the best experience, but that's more of a personal problem. Aside from all of that, the game looks amazing, from the character designs to the environment. When moving around the world, you can drag your finger through the screen and lead Neku there. You can also tap on people when a speech bubble pops up to start talking, and even enter stores to buy food or clothes. Food can be eaten and digested after a few battles. Only after that you'll get the bonuses that they contain. It's important to remember eating, as you have limited space in your belly per day, and once you pass a day, that's a full day with missed opportunities. Clothes, on the other hand, can be bought and equipped as long as your character is courageous enough to wear the garments you want. I mean, making Neku dress up like a Lolita can be a bit hard from the get-go. Moving on to the battles, these take place in a different plane. You'll need to tap the player pin, and then you'll be able to pick up to 4 Noise to start a battle. And like I said, these can be chained up to 4. When battling, you'll use your equipped pins. These have a lot of variations and are very diversified. These range from pins that act as swords and require you to slash the enemies, to projectile, and even ones that create earthquakes. These also level up, and a few of them will even be able to evolve into better ones. Still talking about the pins, your partner works like one. You can order him to attack, or even use special combo attacks that do massive damage. A good strategy is to use a pin at a time, as they have limited uses and will need to recharge after used up. Don't worry though, it's just a few seconds. You'll be in a tight spot if you use them all at the same time though. During battle, you can also drag your finger near Neku to move around and even do a quick evasion move. I do have a little problem in the battles though. Since moving and attacking sometimes requires similar swipes, you might run into the problem of attacking when wanting to run, or simply stand still and be hit by an attack. It's nothing major though, and good thing that it's not, or we could have a big problem. After a fight, you'll be presented with the result screen, you'll get pins and experience to level up. I think that's mostly it from this segment, so let's move on. The music of this game is amazing. There's so much variation in this soundtrack that if you show it to someone else, they won't believe that they are all from the same game. The musics are so good that I even listen to them on a daily basis, humming and singing along. It's that good. Another thing that I love is that we have a lot of battle musics, so you'll never know which one will play next, and for me that's really amazing. This soundtrack gets a big thumbs up from me, and if you only played the DS version, you'll be happy to know that around 6 or so new musics were added and are composed by the original composer of the game. In the end of the day, you might be asking, is this game for me? Well, do you like amazing stories with plot twists and exciting characters? A gameplay that will hook you up and make you at all times be on your toes? A completely stellar soundtrack that most likely will haunt you for the next few weeks of your life? If so, this game might just be for you. Well everyone, this episode is done. I really hope you enjoyed. And don't forget, expand your horizons. After all, the world begins and ends with you.